there's so many people who are, you know, I don't want to say struggling with songwriting, but they want to write a song. They want to write an album, whether it's, like I said, a 9 to 5, individual, or who is, an artist, or everything in between. And so I want to come back to this question. How do you personally direct, how much of the planning initially and understanding that person do you put in before you tell them, okay, let's go there or go here or whatever?
I try to first really perceive their situation as clearly as I can, where they're at, what their life is like, what they want, and then give them what would help focus them on what would be the best next step. And so sometimes that is a conversation and a process of clearing away all the extra things. Why aren't they moving forward? Well, because they're overwhelmed with too many things and they can't pick one, or they're not going deep enough in one because they're scattered across many. So I have to first figure out how to focus them. And in my mastermind program, it began as a 3-month program, and then it became a 9-month, and then this year's launching as a 6. It's kind of like I've refined it a lot. And what I realized is that people that have a 9 to 5 and don't rely on music for income or financial stability, they have a different sort of approach. They still need a fire under them. It's not, I have to make money, but they need a particular approach. And then people that rely on music fully, like they're full-time musicians, like they're teaching and performing and doing like restaurant gigs. If they're using creative energy to stabilize financially, they often don't have the bandwidth for focusing, diving in, calming down on their own creative thing. And so they need to be stabilized, and often I'm helping them get gigs. Here's a list of places to get gigs. Here's how you find gigs. Here's a good way to pitch. Make sure it includes this. When are you going to do it by? A lot of accountability every week.
So you were saying about directing them.
Yeah, so figuring out next steps, and also I have to figure out what tension, what healthy tension it needs to be there. And that's usually like accountability. What do you want?